Hey, welcome back to another video about Bitcoin. My name is Brian, and I try to make Bitcoin simple for you and your family and explain how you can use it to better your life. So today I'm going to talk about how just the way that my brain thinks about Bitcoin versus thinking about dollars, okay? And dollars in 2022, what I'm trying to move my brain towards is dollars are a foreign currency. Just the same way I think about as an American, full transparency, I've only ever traveled to Mexico. Like I'm not like this world traveler like person that's been to all these places or whatever. I've only ever been to Mexico. So reason why I'm saying that, what I want to relay to you is my brain paradigm where I'm moving is in the same way I think about like pesos or any other kind of just foreign currency, bolivars, like these kind of like weak currencies that we're able to just super easily say here as like an American that grew up using dollars that like, oh yeah, like those currencies are like not weak, like that, you wouldn't want to use those, okay? If you want to tinker at the edges and say that the dollar is different than that, you can, and you can go watch all the like big like economist videos that talk about how the world reserve currency is different and our Federal Reserve is different and all that stuff. You can if you want. And if that makes sense to you, sweet, completely go for it. Where my brain is going is I understand the monetary policy of Bitcoin now. I understand how the open source software, along with all the users, all works together to only have 21 million Bitcoin, and then it's released on a set schedule. That makes sense to me. That makes complete sense to me, and it feels more fair. It's all out in the open. We all know what it is. So we're not constantly being rug pulled and jerked around by the like elites that go behind a curtain and set the price of money. Because when they go behind the curtain and set the new price of money for the next quarter or the next year or whatever, that jacks with the money that's in my savings account, okay? So I'm done. I'm not participating in that at all anymore. The dollar is now effectively like the peso to me, okay? And what do I mean by that? I mean, Bitcoin is my base money. Bitcoin is in my checking account. Bitcoin is in my savings account. Bitcoin is in my retirement account, okay? It's the base currency of the finances of my family, okay? And then the classic, well, how do you get your groceries? Okay, if the grocery store is still operating on the peso standard, congratulations. Like that's completely their financial free market decision to operate on the peso standard. Okay, so I'll exchange the currency before going there and pay them in the currency that they prefer. If I was running the grocery store, that's not how I would operate the business. And my gut tells me that more and more companies are going to stop operating on the peso standard. But if they want to do that for now, sweet. If the mortgage companies want to operate on the peso standard, sweet, we'll pay them in pesos. But as for me and like my house, the base money that I'm using is Bitcoin because it makes more sense to me and my family's goals. So that's what's happening. Like, I just want you to realize that when you're like, I appreciate you like watching the channel and doing this. I hope these videos are helpful because I would just want to relay that there's a lot of people that are talking about Bitcoin and talking about cryptocurrency, but there's fewer that are using it as their base money. And so I would just implore you as you're doing your research to listen to like those people that are really like putting their sats where their mouth is and using it as their base currency, because I believe that they are directionally correct and can help you the most heading into an uncertain future. So hope that's helpful. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the comments and tell me what you think. Message me on Twitter at Harrington. Love talking with you. So appreciate you watching. Hope it was helpful.